Hello, my dear son, dear daughter. It is I, your heavenly Father, speaking to you at this moment. You are not here by chance, so pay attention because this word is for you. There is a special plan that I am carrying out, although you cannot see it now. Every detail of your life is under my care, and nothing that happens is beyond my knowledge. I brought you to this moment because I want to share something important that can change your life. This message is more than words. It is an invitation for you to connect with me so that you can discover the depth of my love and my purpose for you. Today, Archangel Michael, my faithful warrior, is at your side. He is not only a messenger but also a protector who fights with you and for you. His sword represents my power, and his presence is a sign that you are never alone. Michael is an extension of my care, someone who watches over you, even in the darkest moments. Listen well, Michael has a special message for you, a light that can clear the doubts of your heart and give you renewed strength. This is an important moment, an opportunity for your spirit to awaken and grow stronger. Do not ignore this call because it is designed especially for you. I know that sometimes you feel overwhelmed by your problems, your doubts, and your fears, but today I want you to give me those burdens. Leave your worries with me. I am the God who calms storms, the one who multiplies blessings, and the one who makes impossible things happen. There is no fight that I cannot face with you or a wound that I cannot heal. Open your heart and allow my peace to fill it completely, a peace that cannot be explained but that transforms everything. Think about the storms that have happened in your life and how somehow you came out ahead. That was not a coincidence, my son. I was with you, guiding you every step of the way. Maybe you have realized the signs that I have sent you. Maybe you have seen the number 333 over and over again, or you have felt something special in the most difficult moments. These things are not coincidences. They are ways in which I am reminding you that I am with you. Every time you feel a flash of hope, it is my way of showing you that I am working in your favor. These numbers, these sensations, are like small flashes of light in the middle of the darkness, reminding you that my hand is upon you and that I will never abandon you. Today, I want to give you something special, a gift that already belongs to you but that you need to accept with faith. It is a blessing that I have prepared for you. New hope, more strength, and a renewed faith. But it is also a call to act, to fully trust in me to receive it. I want you to listen to every word that I say to you until the end. It is part of my plan for you. Do not be distracted because what I have for you is greater than you can imagine. This gift is not just for the present moment. It is something that will change the way you face each day, something that will give you the certainty that there is always a way out, even when everything seems lost. Archangel Michael also has something important to tell you. Today, your problems will not last forever, and your battles will not destroy you. On the contrary, they are preparing you for something great. Every struggle you face is an opportunity to grow, to strengthen your faith, and to get closer to me. When you feel that you cannot take it anymore, remember that you are not alone. Michael is fighting for you in heaven, and I am working here on earth to fulfill my perfect plan for your life. In those moments of greatest weakness, when you feel that your strength abandons you, close your eyes and remember that Michael and I are by your side, fighting your battles. Get up, my son. This is your moment. If this message reaches your heart, write 333 in the comments as a sign that you receive it. This act is not just a gesture. It is a declaration of faith, a way of opening your heart to what I have prepared for you. I promise you that what is coming for you is wonderful, and the doors that I will open, no one will be able to close them. Stay firm because today something new begins. I am with you, and I always will be, because my love never fails. Every day, every moment is a new opportunity to experience my grace and my power in your life. Feel that breath like a whisper that cuts through the chaos, an instant of peace that envelops and transforms you. I want you to know that it was not a coincidence. It was my hand, my divine intervention. It was Michael who was guiding you, protecting you from that which you did not even manage to see. Today, this word is for you, to wake you up, to shake your soul, and remind you that there is a spiritual battle surrounding your life. Get up, do not fear, because what the enemy tried to snatch from you is already defeated. I restore that which you thought was lost. I return it and make it new. I do it better, but I need you to listen. This is not the time to give in or to surrender. Archangel Michael is here to remind you that I am with you, that my promises do not fail, and that my power is greater than any mountain that rises before you. My power is like a river that never stops flowing, and you are being carried by those waters towards a destiny that I myself have designed. Today is the day to answer your call. Open your heart and trust, because the heavens are already opening in your favor. Michael is here to strengthen you, to surround you with a protection that the world cannot understand. He walks by your side like a shield that repels all evil. My son, I speak to you now because this message is personal. It is for you. I know what you keep in your heart, those dreams that seem unattainable, those fears that paralyze you. But today, I tell you, do not allow those doubts to stop you, because I am the one who holds your steps, even when you feel like you are falling. Michael comes to tell you that it is your time to get up and take possession of what I have already promised you. These words are not simple phrases. It is a reminder of my unbreakable love for you. It is an invitation to act with faith, to lift your head, and remember that you were created for great things. Believe in this, because if you believe, Michael is already fighting by your side so that you may see my glory manifested in your life. Every tear that you have shed, every prayer that you thought was not heard, has been collected by my hands. Trust in me, my son, I am with you. Listen well, because what I tell you has an eternal purpose. Today is not just any other day. Before you woke up this morning, I had already begun something great in your life. No, today is not just another day. It is special because I am calling you directly, not to another, not to those you think are stronger or worthier. It is you, with all your doubts, your struggles, and your dreams. I know you better than you know yourself. I know how many times the weight of life has made you feel that you can no longer take it. But today, I tell you not to give up, because when your strength seems to be exhausted, that is when my power is perfected in you. Today, I have decided to remind you who you really are. You are not a coincidence or an accident. You were created with a purpose. I placed within you gifts, talents, and dreams that have not been forgotten, even if you feel far from them. Even if you think they are out of your reach, I want you to know that they are still alive, because I put them in your heart. And those dreams are not just for you. They are for you to illuminate others, so that you can be a beacon in the middle of the darkness. Today is a special day. I have prepared something for you, a gift that I have saved for this moment. It is here, waiting for you to take it, but you must open your eyes and your heart to see it. Do not ignore the angel numbers that appear in front of you, the moments of synchronicity, the interventions that seem like coincidences. All of this is me speaking to you, guiding you. It is your time. Get up and move forward. Every step you take, even in the darkest valley, is a declaration of faith. I am with you in every moment, and what I have begun in you, I will complete. The secret is not something material. It is not something you can touch with your hands. It is something deeper, bigger, like a light that seeks to ignite within you. It is an answer that you have been looking for, a confirmation that your soul needs new strength to move forward. I want you to know that this is not out of your reach. Today, everything is aligned for you to receive what I have prepared for you. My son, this day has a heavenly purpose. Everything that is happening around you, even that which you do not understand, is being used for good. Sometimes you do not see the whole picture, but I want you to trust me. Open your heart and allow me to guide you, because there are doors that will open, chains that will break, and blessings that will begin to manifest. But you need to be attentive. You need to believe that this is for you. Do not allow this day to pass like any other. This is a day that bears my seal, a day designed for you to come closer to me and see my power in action. Today, I want you to know that I am with you, that I have never abandoned you, and that for me, nothing is impossible. This day is full of promises, and those promises are waiting for you to claim them with faith. My son, get up, shake off the discouragement, and open your eyes. Today is special because I decided that it would be for you. This is the day that I made for you, and I want you to live it with the certainty that something great is on the way. I am with you, and today more than ever, I want you to feel it, to believe it, and to live with the confidence that you are loved, protected, and blessed. This is your day because I have said so. Write in the comments, "In God, I find a home for my soul." My son, stop for a moment and listen, because I want to open your eyes to something that you may not have noticed. Since I formed you, I have been speaking to you in many ways. I have left signs, small flashes of my love, of my direction, and my purpose for you. But sometimes, in the midst of the noise of your worries and your routine, those signs go unnoticed. Today, I want you to pay attention, because I am working in your life in ways that you cannot ignore. The signs are everywhere. When you feel lost and suddenly you find a flash of hope, there I am. When the road seems closed and suddenly an unexpected opportunity opens, it is me guiding you. When someone tells you just the words that you need, listen, even if they don't know it. It is my voice using them as an instrument. But my son, the signs do not always come wrapped in what you expect. Sometimes a sign can be an obstacle that stops you, because I want to protect you from something you cannot see. Other times, it is that whisper in your heart that tells you not to continue forward, even if everything seems lost. That restlessness that does not leave you in peace is not a coincidence. It is my way of calling you to remind you that I am with you and that I have a perfect plan for you. I want you to open the eyes of your soul to look beyond what you see with your physical eyes. That peace that you sometimes feel in the middle of the storm, that inexplicable certainty that tells you that everything will be okay, is my sign that you are not alone. Every day I speak to you, my son, through nature, through people, through circumstances, and above all, through your heart. You cannot ignore them, because those signs are my way of guiding you towards your purpose, of reminding you that I am always with you, working in your favor. When you decide not to pay attention, you run the risk of losing the blessings that I have already prepared for you. But when you recognize them and trust in them, something wonderful happens. You begin to walk in my perfect plan even when you do not understand everything that is happening. My son, the signs are not coincidences. They are my footprints left so that you know where to walk. Each sign carries a message, a promise, a reminder that I love you more than you can imagine. Today, I ask you to be attentive, to open your heart, and allow me to show you what I have put in your path. I am speaking to you right now. I am whispering to you to trust, to come closer to me, and to move forward with faith. Pay attention, because there are signs all around you, signs that guide you to victory, towards peace, and towards the purpose that I have prepared for you. Do not ignore them because they are proof that I have never left you, and I never will. I am here, I have always been, and I will always be. Trust, my son. The signs are there waiting for you to see them. My son, listen to me carefully because what I'm going to tell you has a special weight. Since the beginning of time, I designated my angels to be protectors, guides, and warriors for my people. And Archangel Michael, my brave and powerful celestial warrior, has a specific mission for you. He is with you, fighting by your side, making sure that the promises that I have made about your life are fulfilled. Today, I also want you to reflect on how my words manifest themselves in the small things. That flower that grows between the cracks of the pavement, that ray of light that breaks through the clouds just when you thought that everything was gray. All this is also me reminding you that even in the midst of the most adverse circumstances, my glory is shown. Do not let the days pass as if they were a meaningless sigh. Each moment is an opportunity to connect with me, to feel my presence in the simplest details and in the greatest miracles. When your strength is exhausted and the weight of the world seems insurmountable, remember that you do not walk alone. I am carrying that weight with you, and each step you take is a step towards the victory that I have prepared for you. Stay strong, my son. The struggles you face are not the end. They are the beginning of something that I have planned since before you were born. Allow me to be your refuge, your strength in times of storm. My arms are always open for you, waiting for you to come closer and rest in my infinite love. Trust that the paths I open for you are perfect, even if you do not understand them now. The mountains you face will be moved by my power. The shadows that surround you will be dispelled by my light. My son, every promise I have made is alive and waiting for you. Today, I ask you to move forward with faith. Do not look back or let fear hold you back. The heavens are open in your favor, and I am with you every step of the way. Listen to my voice and feel my presence because I am your God, and I will always be your guide. Do not see Michael as something distant or strange because he is actively fighting in the heavens and in the invisible corners of your life. Michael is not just a warrior in the heavenly stories. He is a protector, someone who fights for you even when you don't realize it. When things seem overwhelming, when you feel that the forces of darkness want to steal your peace, your faith, and your dreams, Michael is there, unsheathing his sword to defend you. He is my envoy, my outstretched hand in the middle of the battle, making sure that you reach the purpose that I have placed in you. But listen, my son, because Michael's mission in your life is not only about protection. He is also here to remind you who you are. Michael not only fights for you, he also brings light to your understanding and courage to your spirit. Every time you feel an inner drive to get up when all seems lost, when an inexplicable force encourages you to take one more step, that is Michael in action, fulfilling the mission that I entrusted to him in your life. Michael is also here to remind you that you are not alone in this fight. I know that sometimes you feel tired, as if the battles were too big for you, but I want you to know that while you fight in the visible, Michael fights in the invisible. My son, he opens paths that you cannot see, closes doors that do not suit you, and faces enemies that you cannot defeat. I just want you to understand something else. Michael does not act because you are perfect or because you will never make mistakes. He acts because you are mine, because I love you, and because I want you to know that I am always by your side. His presence in your life is part of my commitment to you, my promise that I will never leave you or abandon you. The mission of my son Michael is not a minor detail, it is a vital part of my plan for you. He is here to make sure that you get where I want to take you, so that you do not give up in the process. Always remember that there is more power in me than in anything that tries to stop you. His mission is to strengthen you, encourage you, and fight for you when your own strength is not enough. So, when you feel that the weight of the battle is too great, remember it. You are not alone. Michael is fulfilling his mission, and I am with you always. Walk with confidence, my son, because the forces of heaven are on your side, and victory is already yours. Write in the comments, each prayer is a renewal of faith. My son, stop for a moment and listen to my voice, because today I want to talk to you about something that has been waiting for you for a long time. I want you to know that I have something special for you. Something that I prepared before you could even imagine you would need it. It is a gift, a treasure that I have kept carefully because I knew there would be a perfect moment for you to receive it. That moment is now. This gift is not like those offered by the world. It does not wear out. It is not lost, and it cannot be snatched from your hands. This gift comes directly from my heart because I am your Father, and my greatest wish is to bless you, fill you with peace, strength, and hope. It is a heavenly promise, my son, and it is ready for you. I want you to understand something important. This gift is not just to fill your hands, but to transform your heart. It is a reminder that my love for you has no limits, that my promises are faithful, and that my power is working in your favor. Every detail in your life, from the angel numbers that appear before you to the moments of synchronicity you can't explain, are signs that I am with you. These are not random events. They are divine footprints, signs that my perfect plan is being fulfilled. I want you to look beyond the visible, to trust that even what you don't understand has an eternal purpose. That whisper in your spirit that tells you to keep going, that peace you feel in the middle of the storm, is my voice guiding you and strengthening you. Don't let the distractions of the world extinguish my voice in your heart. This gift that I place in your hands today is a renewal of hope, a flame that will never go out. Every step you take, do it with faith. Every word you say, fill it with love, and every prayer you raise, do it with the certainty that I am listening to you. Because, my son, I am your refuge, your fortress, and your eternal rock. Michael is at your side, and I am before you, paving the way. Victory is already yours. And do not forget, my son, that there is more at stake than you can see. Every celestial movement has a purpose. Every intervention of Michael is carefully orchestrated to guide you. When you see an obstacle, I want you to know that often it is a door in disguise. That delay that drives you to despair may be my way of protecting you from something you are not prepared to face. The unexpected turns you face are not mistakes. They are parts of my plan to lead you to a victory greater than you can imagine. Michael not only defends you, but also intercedes for you. He is bringing your needs, your tears, and your prayers before my throne. In every battle you face, I want you to remember that Michael does not fight alone. The entire heaven is aligned with you. My angels are working in harmony to make sure that my promises are fulfilled in your life. Every time you are tempted to doubt, look up to the sky and remember that you are not alone, that the heavenly army is with you. When you feel the world overwhelms you, stop and look for the signs. Maybe it is an angel number that appears repeatedly, or maybe it is a word that you hear just when you need it most. These are not coincidences. They are my whispers, telling you that I am here. That instant of peace in the midst of chaos, that unexpected strength that you feel at the end of a difficult day, is me reminding you that I am always by your side. Today, I want you to take one more step towards me. No matter how far away you feel that you are, my love reaches you. If you can trust even a little, if you can open your heart even just a crack, You will see my light enter and transform everything. Why, my son, I love you with an eternal love, and my greatest wish is that you live in the fullness of the blessings that I have prepared for you. Michael is here to guide you. I am here to hold you, and together, we will walk towards the victory that I have already declared over your life. This gift does not depend on what you have done or stopped doing. It is not conditioned on your successes or failures. It is mine to give you because I love you. It is my answer to your prayers, my way of showing you that I am with you even when you think that no one else is. This gift is an expression of my grace, a reminder that I am always working in your favor, even in those moments when you can't see it. I know that sometimes you doubt, that you wonder if I really have something reserved for you. I know that you feel tired, as if my promises were for others and not for you. But listen to me well, my gift is here. I have not forgotten it, nor have I delayed it. It is ready, waiting for you to extend your hands with faith and receive it. You know what the secret is to receive it? Trust in me, even when circumstances tell you otherwise. Open your heart and believe that my love for you has no limits. Accept that what I have for you is better than you could imagine. This gift will not only change what you see around you, but will also transform what you see inside you. You will remember that you are loved, that you are valuable, and that my purpose for your life is still valid. My son, this gift is ready because I have already fought the battle for you to have it. I have broken the chains that bound you, I have opened paths that seemed closed, and I have prepared every detail for you to enjoy what I promised you. But I want you to receive it with gratitude, with confidence, knowing that it is a sign of my fidelity. My son, today, I want you to pay attention to something I have been telling you since always. Sometimes, in the middle of your struggles, you forget. I want you to listen to my voice deep in your heart. Victory is already in your hands. Yes, it is already yours because I won it for you. The power that I have is at your disposal, and there is no barrier in this world that can stop what I have decided for your life. I know that you face obstacles. I see how sometimes those walls seem too high, too strong, as if you could not tear them down. But I want you to remember something very important. I am the God who opens paths where there are none, the God who makes walls fall with just a cry of faith. If I am with you, who can be against you? The barriers that you face are not the end, my son. They are not bigger than me. Maybe they are obstacles in your work, in your relationships, in your mind, or even in your faith. But let me tell you something. Those barriers are not there to stop you. They are there to teach you something. Sometimes I put them in your path so that you discover that in your weakness, my strength is perfected so that you realize that you do not need to face it alone. Today, I tell you to break those barriers, not with your own strength, but with mine. I am your shield, your fortress, your immovable rock. When you face those walls, do not see them as impossible. See them as opportunities for my power to manifest in your life. Remember David facing Goliath. Remember the Israelites in front of Jericho. Those moments that seem insurmountable are the stages where I show my glory. Each wall that seems immovable is an invitation for you to trust in me so that you see that I am in control. Do not fear, my son. The struggles you face are not the end. They are the beginning of something new that I am doing in your life. The angel numbers that you see, the words that reach your heart, the small daily miracles are all reminders that I am with you. When your strength seems to fade, remember I am the one who fights your battles. I want you to know, too, that in the darkest moments when all seems lost is when I am working the hardest. My son, do not confuse silence with inactivity. It is in those times of apparent calm that I am preparing the ground for an extraordinary change in your life. The roots of a tree grow stronger in silence, growing deeper to sustain the greatness that is to come. Such is my work in you. I am building something eternal, something that will not be moved by the storms of life. I want you to observe the signs around you. That ray of sunshine that breaks through the clouds just when you feel discouraged. That word that someone says that seems to answer exactly what you were thinking. Those moments of synchronicity that seem like a coincidence but are not. All this is me speaking to you, guiding you, showing you that you are not alone. My love for you is so deep that every detail of your day is carefully planned to remind you that I am with you. When you face a closed door, do not despair. Many times those doors that do not open are my way of protecting you from something you cannot see. I see the whole path from beginning to end, and I know which one is best for you. But I also want you to remember that when the right time comes, the doors will open supernaturally. The opportunities you've been waiting for will appear, and everything will fit together like a perfect puzzle. Not because you did it alone, but because my hand has been guiding you all along. My son, I want you to walk each day with the confidence that you are being held by the power of heaven. The angels are all around you, ministering, protecting you, fighting battles you don't even know exist. And I am here in front of you, opening paths, tearing down walls, and preparing a future full of hope and purpose. Do not give up. Do not look back, because the best is yet to come. Today, I invite you to raise your hands in surrender. Tell me in your heart that you trust in me, that you leave your worries at my feet. My son, when you do this, something powerful happens. My peace, that peace that surpasses all understanding, begins to fill every corner of your life, renews you, strengthens you, and reminds you that you are not alone. So walk today with faith, feel my presence in every step, and always remember I am your God and you are my beloved son. The walls of Jericho did not fall because of the strength of its people. They fell because they trusted in me, because they walked in faith and acted with obedience. My son, I want you to understand something very important. Victory is not far from you. It is already in your hands. I gave it to you when I called you mine, when I made a pact with you, when I gave everything for love of you. The only thing I ask of you is that you get up, that you do not stop, that you keep walking. Even if the road seems difficult, because as you advance, those barriers that today seem immense will fall as the walls of Jericho fell. Do not listen to the voices that tell you that you cannot. I tell you that yes, you can, because you are not alone in this battle. My Spirit is with you, fighting for you, strengthening your steps, and giving you the courage to move forward. I want you to declare with me today, nothing can stop me because my God is with me. Declare it with conviction because that is how things work in my kingdom. Faith moves mountains, and your trust in me unleashes the power to tear down any obstacle. Get up, my son. Tear down those barriers and walk with the certainty that victory is not in the future. It is here now because I am with you. Victory is already yours. Take it and move on. Write in the comments, faith in God makes me invincible. My son, I want you to listen to these words with all your heart, because what I am going to tell you is a truth that changes lives. You are not alone. You have never been and you will never be. Since the day I formed you, I placed the heavens around you to walk with you, to protect you, and to fight for you. Today, I want to talk to you especially about Michael, my powerful warrior, the leader of my heavenly armies, who is with you in every battle. Michael is not just an angel, he is a warrior of my trust. He is sent to fight for you, to protect you in those moments when you feel that you cannot take it anymore, when the forces of darkness seem to surround you. Michael is with you, with his sword unsheathed, ready to face everything that tries to stop you. Because that is his mission, to guarantee that my purpose in your life is fulfilled. I know that sometimes you feel afraid, that you wonder if there is really someone with you in those long nights, in those situations where everything seems lost. I want you to know that Michael and my angels are with you, working on your behalf even when you don't see them. They are fighting in the invisible realms, facing that which your eyes cannot see. Every prayer you raise, every tear you shed, every time you call out my name, they move to bring answers, open paths, and release the blessings that I have prepared for you. My son, the protection of Michael is not something distant. It is real, and it is for you. He is here to remind you that you do not need to fear because I am your refuge, your shield, your protector. Every time you feel that the enemy tries to touch your life, remember this. Michael is already here fighting for you. He does not fight on his own. He does it under my authority, with my power, and with the certainty that victory is already guaranteed. But listen to me well. I want you to walk in this truth. Live with the certainty that you are surrounded by heavenly protection. Do not allow fear to steal the peace that I have placed in you. When you face challenges, when the voices of fear try to speak to you, rise up and declare, God is with me, his angels protect me, and Michael fights my battles. Because that is the truth, my son. That is your reality. Angels are not just celestial figures. They are my envoys, my messengers, and they are by your side. Michael in particular has a special mission with you. He is here to remind you that you are stronger than you think, not because of your own strength, but because my power is with you. Every step you take, every battle you face, is an opportunity for my glory to manifest in your life. My son, today I want you to know something very important. Your blessing is ready. It is already prepared, waiting for you. It is not far. It is within reach of your hands. But there is something that I want you to do before receiving it. Prepare yourself, not because I need it, but because I want your heart to be in the right place so that you can fully enjoy what I have for you. First, I want you to open your heart. Many times, the blessings that I have prepared for you are closer than you imagine, but doubts, fear, or worries darken your vision. Open your heart to what I am doing. Listen to the signs that I leave you every day. That angel number that appears repeatedly, that word that someone says and that answers your thoughts, that peace that you feel in uncertainty. All that is me reminding you that I never leave you. While you wait, I want you to know that I am working in the details that you cannot see. I am preparing the paths, opening doors that no one can close, and closing those that are not for you. Each prayer you raise is like a seed planted in fertile soil. Even if you do not see the fruit immediately, it is growing. I am working in your life, refining it like gold in the fire, molding it so that you are ready for what I have prepared. Today, I invite you to take that step of faith, to declare with courage that you trust in me. Write in the comments, God is my strength and my refuge. When you make this declaration, you release the power of heaven in your life. Remember that you do not need to understand everything. You just need to believe that I am faithful. My son, I am with you, guiding each step, preparing every detail. Believe in the impossible because I am the God who makes possible what no one else can. I also want you to remember that in each wait, there is a deeper purpose. It is not only about what you are waiting for, but what I am doing in you while you wait. I am cultivating patience, strengthening your faith, and widening your heart so that you can receive more than you have asked for. Every moment of uncertainty is an opportunity for you to trust more fully in me, so that you stop depending on your own strength and allow me to be your sustenance. When you feel that doubts surround you, I want you to close your eyes and remember the times that I have already worked in your life. Remember those moments when you thought that all was lost, and I made a way where there was none. Those were not accidents. They were my hands showing my faithfulness. Just as I was with you then, I am with you now. I have not changed. My love for you remains as great as the day that I formed you. Today, my son, I want you to rise with renewed faith. I want you to see each challenge not as a barrier, but as an opportunity to see my glory manifest. The mountains that stand before you are not immovable because I am the one who moves mountains. The doors that seem closed are not closed forever. I am working to open them at the perfect time. Believe in this. I am working even when you can't see it, even when you can't understand it. As you walk today, look for the signs of my love. Those little moments of synchronicity, those numbers that you see repeating, those words of encouragement that come at just the right time. All of that is me reminding you that I never leave you alone. Write these words in your heart. My God is faithful, and He is with me always. When you do, you will feel how my peace begins to fill every corner of your life. My son, do not fear what is to come, because what I am preparing for you is greater than you can imagine. Walk with the certainty that you are being held by my hands. Trust in me, because I am your refuge, your strength, and your eternal rock. Today is the day for you to take a step towards me, so that you allow me to show you that the impossible does not exist in my kingdom. I am with you, guiding each step, and I will never stop fighting for you. My son, trust that I have a perfect plan, that I am working in your favor, and that everything is aligning at the exact moment that I have designated. I want you to clear your mind of what you do not need. There are thoughts that have kept you trapped, beliefs that have made you feel that you are not enough, or that you do not deserve what I have prepared for you. But today I tell you, you are worthy because I love you. It is not about your merits, but about my grace. I want you to free yourself from those lies and focus on the truth. I am your Father, and I wish to bless you more than you can imagine. My love for you has no limits, and every detail of your life is in my hands. Today, I ask you to have a heart willing to act. Many times my blessings require that you take a step of faith, to move forward in the direction that I am pointing out. Do not be afraid to take that step, because I will go with you. Sometimes preparation involves obedience, even when you cannot see the complete picture. But trust, because I will never take you to a place where there is no purpose. I also want you to live with gratitude, even before receiving what you're waiting for. Be grateful for what you already have and make space to receive more. Gratitude transforms your heart, allowing my blessings to flow into your life with abundance. So today, my son, I want you to raise your hands and thank me, not only for what I have done, but for what I am about to do. This act of gratitude is a declaration of faith, a testimony that you trust in my plan. My son, you do not need to be perfect to receive what I have for you. You only need a willing heart, a mind focused on me, and the faith to believe that the best is yet to come. Your blessing is ready. Now it is your turn to receive it. Walk this day with the certainty that I am with you, guiding you, and that what I have prepared for you is greater than you can imagine. Today is the day that your blessing is here. Open your eyes to the signs that I leave for you, like that angel number that you see repeatedly, or that word of encouragement that comes at the exact moment. All this is me reminding you that I am present in every step, Heavenly Father, I come before you at this moment, trusting in your love and in your faithfulness. I thank you because you are always present in my life, guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength that I need. Today, I want to place all my faith in you, knowing that you are the God of the impossible, the one who can transform any situation, open any door, and knock down any barrier. I thank you, Lord, because I know that I am in your hands, that my life is safe under your protection, and that every step I take brings me closer to the divine purpose that you have for me. Every moment that I live, even in difficult days, is an opportunity to see your glory manifest in my life. Today, I wake up with the certainty that the barriers will fall, that dreams will come true, and that everything that you promised will manifest in my life. I thank you for every blessing that you have put in my path, for the moments of peace that you give me in the middle of the storm, for the strength that you give me in my weakest moments. Today, I decide to believe. Today, I decide to trust in you, knowing that you do not fail, that your word is true, and that you will always fulfill what you have said. Thank you, Lord, for always being by my side, for being my refuge, my strength, my guide, and my protector. With faith, hope, and love, I put my whole life in your hands, knowing that nothing is impossible for you and that your will always be the best for me. Every prayer that I raise is a planted seed, and even if I do not see the fruit immediately, I trust that it is growing under your care. In the name of your Son, Jesus, I trust in you. Amen. Dear brother, thank you for taking the time to pray with me today. I know that trusting in God and opening your heart will bring great blessings into your life. If this message touched your heart, do not forget to leave your like so that more people can receive this word of faith and hope. I invite you to subscribe to our channel so that you continue receiving prayers and words of encouragement that accompany you every day. If this video was a blessing for you, do not hesitate to share it with friends and family who need to remember that the best is yet to come. If you stayed until the end, I have another video prepared for you that will undoubtedly change your perspective and fill you with peace. Click now and join me on this journey of faith. I await you in the next video that is already available on screen. May God bless you and see you soon. Each new message you hear is a seed of hope that grows within you. Make your faith the engine that transforms your life and those of those around you. See you soon.